People used to mock his house until they stepped inside. For thousands of years, humans have always sought new ways to build perfect houses, both to shelter themselves from harsh weather and to ensure safety, warmth, and comfort. Besides the ordinary houses you see every day, there are also unique designs that will amaze you with their completely different construction methods. 1. The turf houses of Iceland. When mentioning Iceland, people often immediately think of majestic volcanoes, eternal glaciers, or bubbling hot springs. But few know that this place also hides a unique architectural wonder. The turf houses are a vivid testament to the extraordinary creativity of the Icelandic people in their battle with harsh nature. Let's travel back in time to the 19th century, when the land of Iceland was a great challenge for its first inhabitants. The cold climate, limited resources, and fierce winds made life here seem impossible to sustain. But the Vikings, with their wisdom and experience, found a solution, which was to build unique turf houses. These houses are unlike any structure you've ever seen. They are intelligently designed to use nature itself to combat nature. The roof and walls are covered with thick turf, keeping warmth in during the cold winters, and withstanding heavy rains or fierce storms. To increase durability, the back of the house often leans against a hillside, while the front protrudes with a simple yet cozy design. A traditional turf village typically has between 2 and 30 houses connected by earthen corridors. Inside, the rooms are built half-submerged underground with stable, non-freezing temperatures. Living in these houses, Icelanders not only found protection, but also felt a deep connection with nature as the mossy roof blended into the surrounding landscape. Therefore, if you had the chance to visit Iceland, don't forget to stop by and admire the turf houses. A place that preserves the beauty of the past, human creativity, and the spirit of living in harmony with nature. The Crazy House, also known as the Crazy House, is a unique and mysterious villa, famous worldwide for its bizarre, even somewhat eerie appearance, voted one of the strangest houses on the planet. This place will surely make you curious and delighted. Crazy House is unlike any classic house you've ever seen. The furniture here is designed to an unbelievable level of weirdness. Winding corridors, twisting staircases, and giant statues make visitors feel as if they entered another world. Notably, the house is designed like a giant tree with asymmetrical windows and rough walls decorated with spirals and organic lines. Stepping out from inside, visitors will feel as if they are climbing to the top of a tree thanks to the towering structures. The most special feature is the feeling that everything here has just undergone a melting temperature. With no straight lines or right angles, every detail is curved and distorted, creating a magical and unpredictable world. Today, Crazy House is not only a tourist attraction but also considered a museum of dreams. Every visitor has their own interpretation of their experience here. 3. The world's thinnest house. Have you ever imagined a house only slightly wider than a few people but still fully equipped? Let's explore. The world's thinnest house is nestled between two buildings in the capital city of Warsaw, Poland. The house is 9.1 meters tall, but its length surprises everyone. Only 70 centimeters at its narrowest point and 1.2 meters at its widest. With a total floor area of just 4.2 square meters, the interior is still designed into 2 floors, including a small kitchen, bathroom, common living area, and even a bedroom. The mastermind behind this masterpiece is architect Jakub Szczesny, who completed the project in 2012. And from October of the same year, Crazy House officially opened its doors to visitors. However, visiting the house is not always easy. as only a lucky few get the chance to step into this unique space. Although it does not meet Polish housing standards, Crazy How is recognized as a unique installation art piece, demonstrating the limitless creativity of humans. So, do you dare to try living in this super small but fascinating house? Let us know your thoughts. 5. The ancient cliff house Giyu, China. About 92 kilometers northwest of Beijing, hidden among towering cliffs is a mysterious relic named Giyu. This is the largest cliff-dwelling site ever discovered in China, also dubbed the largest labyrinth in China. It is believed to have been built during the Tang Dynasty, with over 110 rooms carved into the cliff by the Shihi people. These rooms were not merely dwellings but formed a complete community located near a natural stream. The system of steps and stone ladders cleverly connects the different levels, revealing a unique living space with all the amenities of that time, such as stone stoves, wardrobes, chests, and even troughs for livestock. Notably, on the highest level of the settlement, archaeologists discovered a two-story stone house believed to be the residence of tribal leaders. This house is furnished with ancient furniture, reflecting solemnity and power. Giyu is not only an impressive architectural work, but also a reminder of the ingenuity and extraordinary adaptability of ancient people. A must-visit destination for those passionate about exploring Chinese culture and history. 7. The mobile egg house on water. Stephen Turner is a British visual artist whose works offer a genuine perspective on the changing relationship between humans, the modern world, and the natural environment. One of his notable works is the Birdie X Studio, an egg-shaped structure that can float on water and travel everywhere. At first glance, the Birdie X might seem like a prop from a sci-fi movie, but in reality, it is a genuine artwork worth up to £40,000. It was initially created as a highlight for art exhibitions moving from place to place by boat. However, Turner decided to turn it into a long-term residence, even documenting daily life in this house as part of his artistic creative journey. This special house is made almost entirely of wood, boasting a natural and rustic beauty, with its smooth egg-shaped shell allowing it not only to float but also to easily adapt to water currents. Interestingly, the external wooden surface is naturally cared for by tides, rain, and wind, creating a unique patina that helps the house blend into the surrounding scenery. Inside, the space is designed minimally but fully equipped for everyday life. It can be said that this is truly an inspiration for those who love novelty and are seeking a different, gentle yet meaningful life. 8. The 105-year-old palace built on a rock outcrop. The Sa'i-Haza Stone Palace is one of the top tourist attractions in Yemen. The 5-story palace has been perched on a vertical rock outcrop for 100 years. Located in the Gwadida Valley, about 15 kilometers from the capital Sana'a, this palace was built as a summer residence for the Yemeni king since the 1920s. This is one of the world's most spectacular structures, situated atop a 20 meters high rock believed to date back to the 1700s. The 5-story building offers a magnificent view from every angle. The palace has a total of 35 rooms, including living rooms, kitchens, exhibition rooms, and meeting rooms for high-status visitors. There are storage areas and also quiet inner courtyards. Notably, the rooms here do not feature any modern refrigerators, but instead, they have a system for cooling water in earthenware jars, very rustic. Additionally, this palace is no different from a fortress, with gun emplacements to protect it from attackers and a water supply from deep within the rock. In other words, it could easily withstand a siege. Da'iaza remained under the ownership of the Yemeni royal family until the country's revolution in 1962. Now, it is a museum where tourists from everywhere flock to visit the rooms and explore the labyrinth of staircases. Over time, the ancient stone palace has been destroyed and repaired many times, with the largest restoration in the 17th century. Along with its unique tower architecture and long history, This structure contributes to making Yemen's capital Sana'a a cultural heritage site and one of the oldest cities in the world. Nine. Syrian beehive houses, Iran. Made from mud, soil, straw, and stone, these beehive houses date back to around 3700 BC and can be found in rural agricultural communities, deserts, and cities. Each beehive has a circular hole at the top that allows light in and draws hot air out. When it rains, the conical shape of the beehive keeps the inside dry. They are cool inside due to the insulation of the thick walls, and are still used to this day as dwellings and storage warehouses. Beer can house. The house made from beer cans by Zone Bykovics, which he started building in 1968, is a true testament to creativity and skill. The metal canopy he created, decorated with beer can pull tabs, gives the house a unique and eye-catching appearance, with each lid sparkling like glitter under the sunlight. The walls of the house built from beer bottles not only provide insulation but also create a beautiful effect as they cast colored shadows like stained glass windows. S. Beer House is a true work of art that showcases Bykovics. Bubble Palace. Antilevac, a Hungarian architect, designed the Barber Plate, a large house in Caen, France. The house was designed for French businessman Pierre Bernet and later purchased by fashion designer Pierre Cardin to serve as a vacation home. This architect hated straight lines and considered them an assault on nature, so he designed the house as a playful and uplifting space, promoting natural and spontaneous flow. Although Pierre Bernet never actually lived in the palace, he considered it his own paradise. After his death in 1991, Pierre Cardin acquired it to use as his vacation home. The house was put up for sale in 2017 but failed to attract buyers. When Cardin passed away in 2020, there were proposals to convert the house into an art exhibition venue. The Barber House includes 10 bedrooms, multiple swimming pools, a living room with panoramic views, and even an outdoor cinema with a capacity of 500 people. 14. The Bucket Building, Ohio, USA. The Bucket Building, belonging to the Lawbreaker Bucket Company in Derelict, Ohio, is perhaps one of the world's strangest office buildings. Drawing inspiration from the product itself, it truly resembles the image of a bucket-shaped building. Longbaker Bucket, in Deal Park, Ohio, is perhaps one of the world's strangest office buildings, taking inspiration directly from the company's business product, which is buckets. It took 2 years to complete this 180,000 square foot corporate building. The bucket-shaped building is a true example of mimetic architecture. The interior of the bucket building is decorated with glass floors. The walls also become appealing through paintings of the building's founders. Both employees and visitors can enjoy natural daylight inside the building. The Ice House is the inspiring work of Portuguese engineer Guimbers, who wished to build an entertainment house in the Fisque region of northern Portugal. The building is named after the 4 large rocks that serve as walls and ceiling. Other materials used include wood for stairs, glass windows, and metal doors. Casado Pinedos, or the Stone House in Portugal, was built from 1972 to 1974 among several large boulders. The inspiration for that unusual building is said to be the cartoon series The Flintstones. The two-bedroom vacation home features a living room with a flat-screen satellite TV, a fully equipped kitchen with an oven and microwave, as well as 2 bathrooms with a hairdryer, towels, and bed linens provided in the vacation home. There is also a reception area and heating, with an on-site cafe. Guests staying in the vacation home will be able to participate in activities in and around Sambu Ghetto such as hiking. Since then, the building with its charming prehistoric beauty has become a tourist attraction. If you want to live in a cozy apartment and hate the city because it's too noisy but are afraid of facing the situation, where moving to rural areas is neither feasible nor ideal due to differing quality of life, then the Carthus Urban House in Rotterdam, Netherlands, will be the choice that fully meets those needs. This 19-story building stands out with its creative and distinctive design, inspired by the natural shape of a cactus. The architect created a work that is not only unique but also close to nature. Each floor has balconies arranged like cactus petals reaching out to the sunlight. This biophilic design maximizes natural light, providing a sense of openness and energy. The highlight of the entire tower is the alternating terraces and rooftop gardens, creating an impressive green space right in the heart of the city. Not only do these gardens contribute to the landscape, but they also offer residents panoramic views of the entire city. This is a clear testament to the green philosophy pursued by the building, harmonizing humans and nature even in a modern urban context. If you are someone who loves uniqueness, Elefante will surely amaze you. Named after its special entrance, resembling the shape of an elephant, this house is a unique architectural work built since 1979 by artist couple Michael Cairn and Ledar Levin after 28 years of continuous labor. They transformed a vast, colorful plot of land in Cornfield, Arizona, into a living museum with fascinating art installations. The main house of this complex has ceilings up to 7.6 meters high, built from stones and recycled materials found at construction sites. Some other corners lead us into an exciting journey, starting from the art gallery named Fight Dream with unique works, to a small studio with a wall recycled from a pickup truck that once accompanied the artist on a journey to the western region. The entrance to the Elefante house is a long stone staircase with a creative wavy arched roof, evoking the image of a giant elephant. Inside, you'll find an interesting combination of modern amenities like running water, electricity, central heating, and unique designs such as the high prom area. There, the kitchen counter is shaped in a spiral, extending from the wall up to the ceiling, creating a space that is both cozy and artistic. Elefante is not just a house but also a symbol of limitless creativity. Listed in Smithson's SOS initiative to preserve unique architectural works, it has attracted thousands of visitors over decades. 13. The Molitor House of the Future. Molitor is a stunning underground house in Langdon, Pembrokeshire, Wales, designed by architects Janke Blicky and Amanda Levesque for Bob Marceau Adrill. A former Mayway MP and his wife. Built in 1998, this house was ahead of its time in architecture and design. And by 2022, it remains one of the most prominent mansions in Wales. It can be said that the Molitor House is a chameleon in architecture. A house cleverly camouflaged among grassy cliffs, so much so that one could walk along a coastal path and step over it without noticing. However, once noticed, you will surely find it hard to look away. Thank you for joining us in exploring unique houses around the world, where human creativity blends perfectly with nature. Through the stories of the island grass house, crazy house, crate house, or egg body eggs, we realize that each structure is not only a dwelling but also a symbol of culture, art, and resilience. These bizarre designs not only challenge the limits of architecture but also inspire the connection between humans and the environment. Let these values awaken appreciation and creativity in your daily life. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the mystery_core channel so we can bring you more fascinating stories. Thank you for your companionship, and see you in the next videos.